Let's go and factor this one by grouping. Let's take the first grouping and set it over here, and the second grouping we'll set it over here. Remember, the operation to the left of each term will be its sign, so notice I've taken this minus as a negative for my 7n term. Now from these two, let's push them a little bit closer together. I'm going to take the first grouping, and I can see that I can factor out just an individual m from that grouping. Okay, so because we've got the m there, and we had one of the m's used up. So what's left over? We have an n and then a minus 3m. Like we saw with the other problems, if we've done this correctly, then for the second set or grouping, we should now have also an n minus a 3m right here, if we do this correctly. Because what we're expecting to happen is what's left over from the grouping and the parentheses right here, we should expect to be able to factor those out from the two terms. And what do we find in this problem? Well, again, from this grouping, I have a negative 7 and a positive 21. Since the leading coefficient there, or the first coefficient, is a negative, I would plan to factor out a negative. And then I can see the 7 and 21 both are divisible by 7, so I would factor that out as 7. Now, since I factored it out as a negative 7, I would say negative 7 divided by negative 7 is 1, which you don't have to show the 1 there because we also did not show the 1 in the blue parentheses, although I'm showing it now. And then the 21 divided by negative 7 is going to be this negative 3 right here. Notice we have the n and the m, nothing to factor out there because they're not common, although they may look very similar. And from here, once again, just like I mentioned, we kind of expected these to be the same because we need common factors to factor out from the two terms. And I have an n, I'm not going to show the 1 there. And I've got the negative 3m. And then in the other set of parentheses, we just write out whatever's left over. From the first term, you have an m. From the second term, you have a negative 7. And this one would then be considered complete.